for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And pitching here today, Alec Marsh. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settled.
Well, after our unintentional pasta-induced day off, we are looking to sweep the Kansas City Royals today. But not only sweep them, this is the real long shot here. We have a chance to shut out the Royals for the entire series. Scoreless in each of the first 2 games is Kansas City. For the 3rd time in this series, Zach McKinstry will lead off, and he's put together some hits. I believe 3 or 4 hits in the series. Make it 5, I think. Zach McKinstry, fastball, middle, low. Just smacks it right back through the box, and a leadoff single for Detroit.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter.
Pretty good mid-90s fastball, mid to high 90s, stopping out around 97. For Alec Marsh, who I am very unfamiliar with. He's got a power sinker, too.
And that one clips the corner.
All right.
Carpenter working on a massive
if you're going to lose
right
anyway,
now,
you won't need runs. I mean,
run numbers.
True. Might as well not waste them.
And that misses.
Fishing for another
and
corner.
It's a ball to strike.
Well,
Marsh misses 1-1.
Power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go.
Don't think this is a guy I would like to steal with McKinstry, because our real base stealer in Parker Meadows is coming back for that next game versus the White Sox.
Ground ball could
You
be
can't be kidding me.
Out on the toss to the pitcher. It's a
I wish they were. Double play for Carpenter. That's been happening a lot lately, and it always is when we get way out in front of the fastball. Usually it is a fastball. Hit it hard to first base. You're not hitting any of these to shortstop or even really to second. It feels like all of them are going to the first baseman, in this case, Pasquantino. Well, all of a sudden, Alec Marsh has a chance for a really quick first inning, so we'll hope to get a battle out of Riley here.
A little bit high, maybe.
Okay.
That's ball 2.
He's been raking.
Now, the strike zone has been fairly, at least consistent for every game. It may be big, it might be small. It's been a little of both. But so far, inconsistent. Pretty weak contact to left by Riley Green. In the corner, I mean, with a foul pole, I suppose, explains the commentary getting all excited, but that ball was not hit very hard. Leadoff single by McKinstry, erased on a double play. Green flies out. That is an odd way to go 1-2-3.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And starting in this one, Keider Montero. And Chris.
Well, we'll see what Keeter can do today against the Royals offense that has been silent, we'll just say. Had their chances, and I've given them some chances as well. Made mistakes with some pitches, as I'm always going to do. Let's be honest. So we'll see what we can do here today. First pitch, chopper, McKinstry, good speed, good transition, and 1 out.
And a quick out, number 1.
Thought that was going to be a bit of a tougher play when I saw 92 speed coming down the line. Not the case.
Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez is swinging a hot bat as of late? What?
He's just so special in these situations.
Certainly not in this series. Over the last 10 games, he's got good numbers, but not really here against Detroit. And that goes all season long. It's our second series of the year with the Kansas City Royals. That's going to be trouble. Just get behind that. Keep it to a single.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out
I'm going to assume this slider did not slide as much as we were hoping that it would. Either that or Miguel Garcia. You know what? Props to him. Slider down and away. Pulled it with decent power. And here's Bobby Witt.
Runner takes off.
Runner on the move. Hit and run. I mean, we just gave a meatball to Bobby Witt. Now, I know we've talked about a good chunk of the Tigers after the roster update. Bobby Witt's contact, I do believe, maybe his power. Actually, it was his power. Went down.
Runner goes again.
Runner on the move again. Throw down from Dingler. Not in time.
But we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different.
17 stolen base of the year for Miguel Garcia, but 2 strikes now on Witt.
We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Slurve, foul.
The other way, and foul ball.
After the loss yesterday afternoon, where they really
I don't know if Keeter's fastball is good enough to blow it past Witt, but we're going to give it a go.
Right here to pick up an early run.
Got a piece of that.
Back going with a foul ball.
It's where you need to miss, though. You're going to miss out.
One out, and a runner at second. Here in the third and final game of the
Different
series.
pitch. Hey.
That's outside. Now 1 and
Finally, ball
This guy's a
1
fun
here on
guy
Bobby
to
Witt.
watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at
Go
all.
harder, slider.
Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to
All
get
right.
away.
Let's try and force the results here. Ah! Scared me. Well, it remains 2-2. I'm not even really sure how to go about pronouncing that one, so
man at second.
we'll just say thanks and move on. A grounder to Malloy.
The throw to
That'll
first,
help out.
And Witt is out.
Yeah, I could have made my new follower, really any notification sound on the channel, a little less
And
jarring.
Salvador Perez to the plate.
So here's Perez.
And that's downstairs and outside. Garcia.
Get him
at
out in
second
front
with
of the
2
sinker.
down. Next one
Or
misses.
miss low
And the
again.
count now 2-0. And that's
Okay, that's
outside.
good.
Vinny Pasquantino
Left-hander and
in the
Pasquantino
on-deck
do
circle,
up.
hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's in there. And the
Very
count is
lucky that was a
3-1.
3-0 count, I'll tell you that. And a chopper. McKinstry will have a play. And that will end the inning.
That's out number 3.
Man,
Second
Pasquantino
inning coming up
lurking.
here in Kansas City. No
Would have been a
score.
really terrifying proposition, but wow.
Back here in
Can't
Kansas
believe
City,
that Salvador
two inning
Perez
game
would do that.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Yeah, 3-1 count. Yeah, red hot Salvador Perez.
Marsh back to work. And
Hard
that
hit
one
to
lifted in the
center.
air, center field.
More pop
It's
off of that
under
one
it.
than Greens to end the first inning, but that's 4 outs for Alec Marsh on, what, 7 pitches?
Man, this guy was ready to
Oh,
hit.
9.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
To be fair, though, I had an idea in my head. That was not how I saw it
Launched a homer in
going.
his most recent game.
Gleyber Torres did launch a home run in his last game. However, he should have had 2. One that bounced off the top of the wall and somehow stayed in play when the laws of physics would tell you that it should have carried over.
Into
Weak contact center field. That will
And that'll
drop.
fall for a base hit. So
Weak
man
single
pulled
for
down, one
Gleyber
away.
Torres on a
Hitting is
fastball.
really easy for some guys. One thing
away.
that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And
Now,
guys
Wenzel
like that,
Perez kind of
they have
got
a
it going
contact rate,
late.
and they have more
in
barrels
game 2 of
because
this
that bat
series.
being on plane. And even when you don't
Has
get it
3
great,
hits on the
it's
year
still
now.
hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That's a base
A
hit.
couple of blue pits on back-to-back pitches. Evo tells me to
Lead runner holds
take
at
some
second with
pitches,
one
but
on.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive.
Working
to the
out.
side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to.
now we are
extend
not
the
hitting
baseball
these
in
all
order
that
to hit
well.
a line
Timing
drive
is
like
just a
that.
little
We're in scoring
bit
position
off.
now and a good
Like, that's a ball
opportunity
you
to
should
push
take
across
the other
front
way,
of the
not
bucket.
pull. But if it works, it works. 2 on, 1 out.
Next to hit, Dylan Dingler.
There you go. There's a
Ball
take.
There, ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double
Dylan
play ball
Dingler
in
now
this
the
spot.
primary
No better
catcher.
way to get out of this inning.
Here for Detroit. That's rocketed. Left center field from Dylan Dingler. It is down. Up against the wall. 2 runs are going to score, and this is why Dylan Dingler is inevitable right now. Guy who started the year with contact and power in the 40s, maybe even 30s, is up to about 60 on both, against both right-handers and left-handers. And it's showing off right there.
1 out, runner at second.
Well, here's Jahan.
Now at the plate.
We do know, since this game should have been played yesterday, that this is Malloy's final game up here for the time being. Gonna get optioned down to AAA Toledo after this for the returning Parker Meadows. No, you can't be serious! Oh. 105 off the bat of Jahan. Robbed by Bobby Witt Jr.
Aggressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
I mean, we're not even surprised. He's done this all series. Even though Bobby Witt's defense has been iffy at best.
And just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Here's Baez.
They'll make it 2 away. Runner on second for Baez. Oh, okay, he can throw a slider.
At second with 2 down.
So used to fastballs. Okay, you gotta be honest, he hasn't been throwing that much. There's Baez, left center field. Oh, it's bobbled! It's dropped in left field. Baez in a race to get back to first, he will. Oh my goodness. That'll go down as an error, which probably means no RBI for Javi.
Back into the infield is so critical, but so many times it's easily overlooked.
Oh my goodness. Statcast assemble. I was just going to gloss over that.
You have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run.
Already a 3-run inning for Detroit.
Stepping in, Zach McKinstry.
Alec Marsh is just a little bit too predictable right now. Who's left to pick? Oh, God. With the amount of hits that we have, that's a good question. Baez and Torres were picked, so that means Carpenter, Green, Torkelson, and Malloy. Malloy, who's getting optioned after this game. McKinstry, ground ball, backhanded by India. So finally in the inning.
3 runs for him here, and
3-run inning for Detroit. Couple of bloops, then Dylan Dingler sent one into the gap, and then Javi drives in a run on an error in left field. Ah, yes, you wouldn't want to take Carpenter. There was the double play there.
Now, Vinny Pasquantino.
First baseman, Vinny.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown
Vinny
inning.
Pasquantino
Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
hasn't hurt us as bad as we expected him to. He certainly hurt us in the first series. And he's trying here yet again, but he's hit it pretty much right at Gary Carpenter. The pace of this game could be incredibly fast.
Designated hitter, Michael.
And next is the designated
Not really
hitter,
many deep
Michael
counts,
Massey.
even though
Had the day
Montero
off
did
yesterday.
wind up with 16 pitches in that first.
First pitch misses.
Michael Massey steps in.
Right through there for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons,
Thanks, Gary.
It's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra. in
That's
some
going to be a
parts of the
tough
zone,
play.
and then can be
Carpenter
tighter in
on the
others.
run.
But I think
He
the
is
important thing
there.
is he doesn't get labeled
Oh,
as
man.
inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
I was to the
Excellent
point there
job,
on
man.
that
tell
that I
you what,
thought
times that I played left
that
field,
that ball was going to get down.
like that, you love the
I didn't have
opportunity to make it.
any real hope of trying to get behind it, so I might as well just tried to go right at it.
Clips
A
the
nice
corner.
slider from
It's
Keter
0-1.
Montero. Jonathan India, moderate success in the series. Rips
And
a
there's a
slider
foul
foul
ball.
for an 0-2 count. Let's try one of these slurs.
0-2 now. And that's in
India
the
will
dirt.
not chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And the winner's outside.
Really good slider.
Tough
He's
take
up
there by
just
India.
Hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Still ready for the fastball, though. Really hoping we don't fuck this up. And, well, we didn't. Chopper to Malloy.
Handles
And that'll end the inning.
And the inning is over.
The first proper 1-2-3 inning of the game.
They trail in this one 3-0.
Tigers, truth be told, went 1-2-3 in the first, but with a hit.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Stats are nuts. I would say it's been a home run derby here in Kansas City, but it really hasn't been. Only 3 long balls through the first 2 games. That batting average and runs per game. Assuming they're even remotely right. Crazy. 19 pitches is all it took Alec Marsh to get through 2 innings.
It is 3rd season.
However,
in today's lineup,
he allowed 3 runs.
Double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
Oh.
Next pitch misses.
Almost chased that. I'm really glad I didn't. Haven't seen the sinker truly below the zone very much. Ground ball to first again! Well, we chased the fastball low, so I guess we get what we get, but Carpenter 0 for 2.
Riley Green.
And up next for Detroit,
The soccer team with
Riley
the second
Green.
lowest
Fly to
budget
left his
in all of
first
pro
time.
teams managed to qualify to the first division this week in the Netherlands. Huh. It's like when the A's make the playoffs.
And that's a strike.
I'm trying to force myself to take more pitches. Riley Green with a slicer.
And it's a
Foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking,
Whoa.
it's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is
Fastball
I'm gonna speed him up, not give
96.
him something
Wasn't
off speed
expecting
that he can
something
handle.
so right down the plate there. Up high.
Ball 1 and 2.
Pretty standard
One ball,
high 0-2
2 strikes.
fastball right there. If you're smart,
See if he brings one a little
look for
closer.
something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Ball
Yeah,
And that's
inside.
off the inside edge.
Pretty easy to
And the
read
count's
slider
even at
there.
2.
2-2 on Riley.
In
That
the air,
one
left
might
field down the
drop.
line.
It does,
That
but
is
foul.
a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again.
Came
with
back
the
with that fastball
slightly
inside
elevated.
that he
He's just
started the
having a hard
at-bat
time
with.
catching up.
And that's
3-2.
downstairs.
Tough take.
3 and 2 now.
Because if that's a fastball, it's probably corner paint. 3-2 on Green. And down low.
Downstairs, and that's ball
Pitches
4.
Well, probably the longest
What a
at-bat of the
battle.
day
It's
for
not
any
always easy
Tiger.
laying off
It
a
does
3-2
still
goes.
result
I
in a
tell you
base
what,
runner.
He earned that walk.
Torkelson.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Yep. See what Torque can do here.
And
And
that's
at
down
bat
and
number
away.
2. Alec Marsh is, I think, trying
And first
to
one away.
at least mix things up in terms of not just throwing fastballs down the middle. Check swing. Did not go.
Now an appeal to first.
I think
No
that might have been a
swing,
strike
no run.
anyway.
Patrick Johnson with the call.
Borderline. 50-50. We'll say that. Ooh. Tiny bit out in front. Only 94 on that heater. But again, not down the middle.
Next pitch, a
Yep, that
slider.
ball went
that
out.
misses
3-1
outside.
on
Pretty
Torque.
easy to give up on that pitch right there.
Already a
Started
walk
on
to
the edge of the
Green.
plate with the spin.
Don't think he
You know
wants
it's
to
gonna
walk
finish
Torque here.
well off the plate.
And ball 4.
Regardless, he did.
Pretty easy walk right
Back-to-back
there. Last
Tigers
pitch
have
wasn't even much to
walked
think about.
on base.
The second baseman, Glaber.
First
Now
and
Glaber
second,
Torres.
1 out. Here comes Glaber
1 for 1 with that
Torres.
bloop
1 for
single,
1
later
with a single
scored.
so far.
Home run already in this series.
Swing and
Ooh.
a miss.
That fastball had a little bit of movement on it.
Action
At least it was just
and
well
down there.
located.
Kyle Wright preparing to come on if needed.
Okay.
Swing and a foul
foul.
out of play.
It was very strange. It almost looked like a
Green on
cutter.
second. Torkelson
Like in
at
my
first.
eyes.
1 gone.
Some late movement on that slider, too. Had to commit at some point. Really hadn't seen that pitch there.
That one
Jeez.
misses.
2 strikes.
Now 1 and 2.
Way outside, 1 and 2. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It felt weird for a four-seam fastball, for sure.
2 on, 1 out.
Ooh.
Ball.
2 walks in the inning.
One of the more
already.
competitive
Just
sliders
doesn't
he's
seem
thrown.
comfortable out there. Like he
Down
can
and away.
Find the right mechanics and then
Good
repeat
pitch to
them.
strike out a right-hander. And we
Swing
contact
the ball
again.
down
That one's going to
towards
drop.
center field.
Gleyber Torres is going to drive in a run here. They throw back to second to nab Torque, who had rounded second base a little bit too much, but it is 4-0.
Designated hitter,
Next
Wenzel
is the Tigers DH, Wenzel Perez. Singled and
Heads up
scored
play
his
from
first
center. Here's Wenzel. And a
That's to the
chopper
right.
that's going to end the inning. Vinny Pasquantino making no mistake with the glove. That's for sure. There's another one-pitch result for Alec Marsh. But Tigers somehow score a run again. Really, the last 2 runs are just like,
Back at the
oh,
ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
I mean, those numbers don't surprise you knowing that Scoob did pitch game 2. But the fact that Casey Mize pitched game 1, that's the impressive part. All this just to get our doors blown off by the White Sox, surely.
Next offering in there for a strike. And
Well,
count
we don't
1
want to
and
knock Ace Mize. IRL, he's been doing, much better, having probably a career year. But in-game, we kind of stink with him at times.
There's
The ERA
Good
clearly
late
showing it.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone,
That one hit hard and down in front of Riley Green. You know,
the center field.
every year, like during baseball season, I think of that. I'm like, you know what? We should have done a fantasy baseball league again.
Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Maybe someday. It's Kyle Isbell.
That
Good
clips the
fastball
corner.
from
Now,
Keeter.
this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Chase the slider
Runner
well
at first
low.
with no outs here.
Rare time we can try and throw this changeup away to a lefty. Oh, what a
In
pitch.
there, got him looking, and there's 1 down.
Isbell down.
The left fielder,
Tyrone
number
Blanco
44.
steps in for the Royals. He's
One away in the
Blanco.
inning. See if we can get a ground ball.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Down on a sinker elevator.
Line drive, caught.
Torque was frozen in time. That's outstanding. That should have ended the inning.
He was holding that runner on at first.
I thought that ball was going to drop, so I threw to second base. And then because I did that, he couldn't get out of the animation. He couldn't tag the runner.
Singled and stole a base his first time.
Ugh.
Splits the plate.
This game should be 4-2. Whoa.
I got a ball. One
Runner on the move here. Dingler will throw down.
Goes to second.
Not in time.
Save. And he's into scoring position.
A wild
with
pitch
2
from
away.
Keeter Montero, and a rare opportunity in this series for the Royals to actually get on the board. And they just might.
And that's a base hit.
Green's throw.
Home. The
Oh my
throw
goodness, we might just get him. Dingler tags him out. Not the greatest throw from Riley Green up the third base line, but it somehow worked out. The Royals still can't crack the scoreboard, man.
Back here at the
Kind of feel
ballpark.
bad.
Check out the latest news
Like,
from
not
around
like
the league.
fully bad, but kind of bad. Fucking Andres Jimenez with an 18-game hit streak. I wonder if that started against us. That'd be close. Alec Marsh back to work. All of a sudden,
First pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I mean,
Quite settled in out there.
19
4 runs
pitches
in
through
3
2 innings.
He's gonna have
He
to
had
have some
40
quick
through
1,
3.
2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
chopper
Ball's
from
chopped to the
Dingler.
ground. Garcia.
Tough play. but made, even though it was a high throw there by Miguel Garcia.
So up next, Justin Henry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's really the only reason. Look at that win, though. All it's going to take is somebody to get a ball up in the air to left.
And
that ain't left. Perfect pitch to try and do it on. Never really quite figured out Malloy. Like we thought we did, and then his average kind of fell to around 250, but it really has just kind of stayed there ever since.
That one the
what the
other
fuck?
Way, India. Tosses to first.
How was I late on that? I mean, change up at 86. I guess that'll do it, but damn, that felt good.
So here's Baez now. He's 0 for 1.
We were late on a change-up up and in. I guess it technically makes sense.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1 to Baez. Unfortunately, 0 for 1, even though he kind of accounted for a run.
Ugly swing.
Had two bad swings already today with Javi.
For young hitters can be hard
really
to off of
are
two
worst swings of the game.
Level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
And then that just fucked up the timing.
Top half of inning
Might be
number
one of the
4.
better at-bats of the game from Alec Marsh.
2-2 the count.
See if he finishes us off, though. No guarantee. Ooh.
That's foul off
good
to the
protection.
Right side, keeps the AB going.
Really great change of speeds. He
do
goes
it again.
off
Pitch
the
50
off-speed
for Marsh.
To the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that just misses.
Oh, Javi's got a couple of breaks in this at-bat. We better do something with it. And we will.
That is ball 4.
Alec Marsh probably should have had us there on that last one, but Javi walks. And I guess that kind of makes up for the loss of the point on the errors. Here's McKinstry. Ground ball to Pasquantino. I cannot stop.
Tigers lead 1. They lead 4-0.
Good Lord. 3-4-5 due up for the Royals in a 4-0 Tiger lead.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last.
Always great to face Bobby Witt Jr. with the bases clear. Chopper to McKinstry. Great speed, though.
Whips it across.
For the millionth time in this game from either team. One pitch, one out. That might change. So June 4th would be... Would that be Wednesday? No. Yeah, it would. That's not an ideal day.
And that is ball
that was the date I had scheduled.
Bases empty.
Well, tomorrow for you, yes. Out away. But I'm kind of flirting with... Oh, boy. That'll be foul from Perez. Kind of flirting with moving that. Initially, I wanted to do it actually tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Right to Torkelson. Well, the Royals are going to start doing it, too.
Up next for the Royals.
2 away here in the 4th inning.
First baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And here is Vinny Pasquantino.
Hey, you know, we'll take a bit of a fast-paced game, huh?
First off,
fastball will miss. Misses. Yeah, the outfield's probably bored.
Just missed.
So that's kind of the holdup. Probably not. Otherwise, I might do it, but that's a problem. Oh, man, did Keeter just lose his command in that at-bat. 2 of those 3 pitches were timed perfectly.
Interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like
And then that one decided to be a middle hanging changeup to the one guy in this lineup where I'd say that's just, you can't do it. Pasquantino hits home run number 10.
Recognized the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line.
Sadly, Keeter may have hit a bit of a wall here.
Really impressive.
First 2 pitches were miserably thrown, and then, wow.
Massey steps in for the Royals. There's a strike.
Kansas City's first run of the series.
1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Good news for us is that Michael Massey isn't too inclined to swing right now.
Swing and a ground
Another chopper to McKinstry. Been busy, the entire infield has.
Inning over.
Well, inning is over.
But not before they
Vinny
answer back with a
Pasquantino
solo home run.
goes deep.
It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball.
So what? It was. I've already forgotten the scores. I think it was 8-0 and then 6-0. Backwards.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Royals.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
I'm disappointed too. I think we should just end
Had
it.
his struggles so far this year, as you can see.
Tigers
the inflated
franchise is
ERA.
over.
Looking
We
to
allowed
bring
a
that
run
down
to
little
Kansas
bit right
City.
here.
Hard
Carpenter.
hit to third. Fires over to
A
first.
perfect swing for that thing too. Carp can't catch a break
Nice
right
job to
now.
get your first out of the ball game.
Green.
Riley Green, the next to hit.
Did exactly what we needed to do with that pitch for one of the few times. Actually, I mean, Carpenter's really done that every time. He just got no results to show for it.
Curve in the dirt.
There was a pitching change that we have not yet mentioned. Carlos Hernandez. Hard hit,
foul
but
ball.
slicing foul again. A lot more meat on the fastball. 99. Just a little bit behind that, and Riley put a lot of air underneath it. Woo! Okay.
Strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away.
Carlos Hernandez should be starting games. Let's stretch him out here.
Stays alive.
Ooh, tough, but we've had the same go for us, so
Up next for the Tigers.
2 outs.
It's
about
base
time
is
they got
empty.
something.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Torque, go for 1. Woo.
Swing and a miss.
Damn.
0-1's the
2
count.
outs, base
We're
is empty.
swinging way too freely, and it's probably going to cost us in that second game against Chicago, but hopefully we can adjust. Finish him. 0-2 on Torkelson. A couple of pitches at the knees. And he got
And it
plunked.
hit him. He had 2 strikes on him.
Well, 2-out hit
Second base.
Gleyber
by
Torres
pitch
to the
for
plate.
Spencer Torkelson. And the Tigers make the Royals pay for that.
Up the middle.
No.
Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great
Not
play.
with Bobby Witt Jr.
One left
at
for
shortstop.
Detroit, but they lead it 4-1.
7-8-9 for the Royals. India, Velasquez, and Kyle Isbell. Trying to get Kansas City back in this game.
And we're back.
Leading
Here's the
up
second
for the
baseman,
Royals,
Jonathan
the
India.
second baseman, Jonathan.
You know, we've been on the other side of this quite a lot. I mean, as of late. Trying to salvage a game in the series.
That
Uh-oh.
one ripped
Javi
right
Baez
center
on the
field.
run, but this has a
Baez
lot of air underneath it. It's down. And up and over the wall. It's a leadoff double for Jonathan India.
Double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car.
Slider just leaked
You don't
over. It
need
never
to
went
keep
to the
pedal
outside
down
part
as
of the
you
plate.
cruise into second base. Just no worries.
Good
in
news
the world.
is,
You know what? He put
as
a
of our
really good
next
swing
game,
on
we'll
that.
have a center fielder that can run some of those down.
Nelson Velasquez.
So we're going to head to the bullpen the best we can. The good news is that this bullpen is in phenomenal shape. Bo Breesky, really the only guy I'm going to stay away from here today. So give me Brevia, give me Holton. Keeter's time is nearing.
That clips the inside corner for a
Fastball
strike.
inside edge.
Well,
Velasquez
these
can't
Royals
like
do a
that.
good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out.
Tried to get that sinker.
Good discipline right there.
Uh-oh.
On top of it,
Base hit, right field. Riley Green fields it. They will not send the runner this time. They've learned from their lessons.
Runners at the corners.
Runners at the corners.
so a swing like that,
Tying run will come to the plate with nobody out. It's Kyle
But
Isbell.
all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Say we're an at-bat away from bringing in that bullpen.
That one hammered, but pulled
Shit, could have tied
foul.
this game.
India on third. Velasquez on at first with nobody out.
Fouled away. That's okay. Slider,
And
that's
that one
also
hit to
foul.
first and a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch.
Pretty
to
clear.
hit.
We just
It's
need a
much
swing and a miss
easier to
here.
do damage against mistakes.
That ain't it.
That's a base hit as a run
4-2.
scores.
Throw from Baez keeps the runner at second base. That'll be all for Keeter Montero.
For the offense. I could watch base
3
hits
straight
like that
hits
one
for the
all day
Royals.
long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a
Fair
nice
enough.
line
I was
drive
going to
right
say,
center field.
you can't head to bed and not pick Parker Meadows for the next game. That is free reign for you if you want it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Tyrone
Nothing but
Blanco.
righties due up, so it will be John Brebbia.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
This game had pace to it. Pace has disappeared.
Now pitching for the
So the Tigers get
So
a new
Brebbia
arm
will
from the
enter.
pen, Johnny Brebbia.
Well, they didn't get much length
Some
out
good,
of their
some
throw
bad
in this one,
on
so
the
they've
year.
got a lot of outs to eat
Oddly
up.
enough, struggling against
They're looking for
right-handers.
some length out of him
But
right
a
now.
relatively
They can get it.
small sample size in only 8 games, so see how this goes. We'll also warm up Hannafy.
And that one almost got him.
Not the hottest start.
Right there, pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
That's in there.
Changeup
It's
falls
1-1.
in, but it just feels like everything is just wild.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Slider didn't do nothing. Just spun.
The 1-2.
Popped
Swing
up.
and
It's going to be a long run for Torkelson. He might have a play here. He does not.
Falls in. Here comes the
Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go back to later on.
Oh, man, and we did everything we could there.
Down that right field line, and
We actually made a pretty good throw to second base. It just didn't work. Now, there was a throw cancel in there because I had initially, meant to throw to third, but oh my goodness, Tigers are in big trouble.
And there's the strike.
Nobody out. Bases juiced. 4-2 game.
And that drops in for
Quick
a strike.
0-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground.
Oh, you can't be serious. It falls.
Base hit, 1 run is
2
in.
runs are going to come home.
There, safe.
How many straight hits is this for the Kansas City Royals?
But was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still
They've
to get
stormed
good
right
at
back, and there
baseball.
was nothing we could do, and they were going the entire way.
And to the plate for Kansas City.
Fastball,
Bobby Witt
outer
Jr.
edge.
Grounded out a couple of times.
Good luck, Johnny.
Little
Chopper foul.
rolls foul.
Bobby Witt has not been a factor
No
here
outs.
today.
Runners at first and third. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No idea.
Flicks
Foul
that
away.
one away.
Witt
The
was
count
ready.
Remains 0-2.
Need that first out so bad. Chopper.
Left side.
We're going to have to sacrifice a run. We're not going to get it out on that
The
either.
lead with the infield single.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine.
Witt's too fast.
Scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Calling clutch
Slider out of the zone. Oh my goodness, this is ugly. Brennan Hannafy, I guess.
Out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia done for the day, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Johnny Brebbia did not allow anything to get hit hard, and yet it was disastrous.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Brennan.
Here's Hannafy. Good luck.
Strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Perez.
Salvador Perez 0 for 2.
No balls and a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Ground ball. Huge. Absolutely huge.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man,
Brebbia was the move the entire time.
from start to finish.
Yeah, no shit. 3 straight that were just like, you could have got outs on. Wasn't looking very good.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Gonna want to be careful as best we can with Pasquantino.
That clips the corner. 4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5.
He swung at that.
Right side,
oh my!
And it goes just foul.
Feel like we got to go back. Change up. Oh, good God!
Off, you'll see another.
How does that happen?
Yeah, the 1-2
would not go.
Misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low.
We got Michael Massey up
for Kansas
next.
City.
I'd rather walk him than deal with Pasquantino. Chopper to Torque. He'll make the play. No walk necessary.
That'll end the inning after
the Royals score 4,
so they move out in front after
but still, the Tigers are only down 1.
It's the Royals 5 and the Tigers.
Bats for doing some good things against Alec Marsh. We'll just have to do it against the Royals bullpen now.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now Wenzel Perez.
I will allow it since it was a meme a year ago. Woo.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Pretty nasty splitter. Believe the first time we've seen it from Hernandez.
And fouled off.
Triple digits. That's great. Good luck on that, Wenzel.
Foul
High
ball,
fly
stays
ball,
0-2.
foul. Ball's flying out of Kauffman today. Even that kind of has to fight the wind a little bit. Man, oh man. Inside, 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as
I feel like he'll be coming back heat, yeah. He did, but low.
Now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
All right, messing around with us a little bit. Now, Wenzel's speed is greatly disrespected by the game. Sitting at like 69, I think. Should be way faster.
Gets a piece there. We'll
Elevated
do it again.
splitter. We'll do it again. Gotta imagine fastball.
That one misses.
No.
So a leadoff walk.
Lead off walk for Wenzel Perez.
Kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right
got
now.
Dingler
Just
due
couldn't
up.
find the strike zone.
No outs. Runner
Big
at
hole
first.
over there on the right
And
side.
Next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. That one not close.
Gotta get a pitch in the zone, though.
1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Hernandez burning through his stamina relatively quickly. Ground ball mercifully foul. We don't have to ground out to Carlos Hernandez again.
And the slider just misses.
I was so worried about that getting called.
And we're the top half of the 6th.
Inside sliders are tough. We won't chance it. Not with Perez back there. I gotta switch like mid-game. These games are so tough. A switch mid-game between the pronunciation of Perez and Perez. 3-1. I might take 3-2. Or ball 4. 2 walks to start the 6th inning. Walk to Perez, a walk to Dingler, and here's Malloy. Who's hit the ball well twice in this game. Nothing to show for it. Late on 98. It's unfortunate when he's got more than that.
He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
97. He's slowed it down for us. I'm just, you know, he's been messing around with the last 2 hitters. I'm surprised that he's coming right at us here.
And the next pitch is way
1-2. Now he might start messing around. I don't believe Hernandez will get through this inning. Up high, 2-2. You can't go full here. He didn't. Fastball out of edge and a strikeout of Malloy. Now it'll be Baez.
I just think he was flat out frozen. Did
0
not
for 1.
that location, in my opinion.
Got one of the earlier walks in the game.
Baez.
Inside, 1-0.
And that's inside.
Hernandez seems to have reined this in just a little bit.
With that kind of velocity,
kind of amazed he's still out here. Weak contact, right center field. That one is going to drop. Runner is being sent home to the plate. We're tied. Javi Baez, a bloop. I feel like everything that's happening in this game, a lot of it's on bloops. Bloop RBI single for Baez. And that will chase Hernandez. And the Royals are still in a bit of an interesting spot here.
Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Not looking pretty.
So the Royals bring on a new
So we'll see Chris Bubich. Which is interesting because I'm fairly certain in the roster update, we didn't mention this the first time, but we'll mention it now. He got moved to starter. The Royals just haven't updated their roster yet. But it is a left-hander to face our 3 left-handers at the top of the order. So not great, but McKinstry should be able to do something. Take a pitch, ball 1, squirted through the legs of Perez.
Dingler, the runner at third.
Not much power for McKinstry. Contact is all we need. Or we just take another walk. Boo bitch, and I'm fairly certain I just said the word squirted through the legs. So it's all cabin pressure's gone. Take that strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up.
Now this is a spot that we could bring in a guy like Andy Ibanez, but we're going to trust McKinstry a little bit here.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Ooh.
Check swing, and he
went around. Tough matchup. Woo! What a pitch. Not a chance in hell.
Strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has
well, this is even worse now.
Really nice job of it.
Because I feel like we kind of missed our chance. We could have taken McKinstry out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
This ain't great.
0 for 3 with 3
It's up to Carpenter.
And a slider misses down and away.
Need to see something middle of the plate, I think. That wasn't it. That wasn't it, but he's thrown so many sliders, I figured it was going to come back.
Hunter Harvey appears to be getting loose. Estevez getting cranked up as well.
Ground ball and just foul. Went with the sinker in 94. Sinker will rival his fastball in terms of the velo. 1-2.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses
I'll
the
take.
zone, and it's 2-2.
Make it full.
3-2, 2 outs, runner on first.
It's odd to say that I trust Carpenter against a left-hander a little bit more right now than Riley Green.
To get a chance to make a big impact here.
And a bullet right field. It will be caught. Basket catch out there and right.
But they pick up 1 run on the
Javier Baez will tie this game. Only 1 hit in the inning. Mixed in with a whole bunch of walks. Regardless, tie game.
Well, we go bottom 6.
Leading up,
Now
for the
it's the
Royals,
DH,
the designated
Michael
hitter,
Massey.
Michael
Hanafi, the tall righty.
Certainly going to want to get another right-hander up.
He was drafted in the 4th round. Back in
Sad part is that we're kind of running out of them, in a way. Burned through 2 already. I don't want to go to Veston Canely yet. It might have to be Chase Lee if Hanafi cannot finish this inning.
First pitch just misses.
Not the start we were after.
That one missed.
Right.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat.
Shut up,
He's got
Singy.
to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Kind of swing out of him. Probably not going to be ready for this. Well, kind of was. He did at least pull it. On the ground, Torres went away.
The batter, number 6.
Can't be afraid to throw that fastball down and
So up now for
You know,
Kansas City. Jonathan
understand that you're going
wants
to
a 2.
allow some hard contact, but still.
And
Fouled
that
away
one
by Indy.
wrapped foul. Popped in the air.
Should have been a
Left
problem.
field.
Right
Makes
at
the
Carpenter.
grab, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder,
Now batting,
Nelson
Nelson
Velasquez.
Velasquez.
He's 2 for 2.
2 for 2 tonight.
Okay.
Should have been 3 for
Slapped hard
3.
the other way, but foul.
You know, we'll give the credit to the ball boy. Good effort.
That one
Sinker
finds
in.
the zone. 0-2 now.
95 from Hanafi.
And that
0-2
one
will
just
miss.
missed off the outside edge.
Oof.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Way late on the
2
swing.
down, nobody on.
It's double down
Here in the
hitter
bottom of
spot.
the 6th.
Got a piece of that, too. All right. Taken for strike 3.
And a nice inning of work
Sinker
there as he
in and a
sets him down
strikeout for
1-2-3.
Hanafi.
Nothing doing for the Royals. This ball
Close
game's
one,
still tied
to say the
5-5.
least.
Now pitching for the
Hunter
Royals,
Harvey taking over on the mound.
number 56.
And as relievers go, he's not a big
Observe.
strikeout guy. Tries to force
Harvey.
weak contact. So
Well, I'm a bit glad that we didn't
execution are
move
huge for
away from McKinstry,
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Carpenter, and Green. The right-hander out of the pen to face Riley here.
Yeah, that's pushed
90
foul
mile
off
an
to the
hour
left of that
splitter.
play.
Well, these
That's
Tigers
good.
Showing great discipline at the plate.
More
and
gas.
Patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
So those numbers
Just
I
low.
mentioned tell me they've
Not
been
our
really
pitch, I
smart at
mean,
the plate. They're feasting on the
not gonna
healthy
be swinging
stuff
at that
and
anyway.
avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
3-1.
It's off the inside corner. And the count is 3-1.
Didn't walk a lot in game 1 of this series,
to
but
this
game
part of the
2 and
order.
so far in game
Yeah, there's
3,
some
Tigers
pop
drawing a
there,
lot
but
of
more
walks.
likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if you will.
99 on the fastball. Felt like we were there. We were. Full count on Green.
Foul
2 it
off.
again.
And they'll do it again.
Slowed it down for the curveball. Or actually only a tiny bit out in front of that, so good adjustment off the fastball. Yeah.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to
Nasty
a home
pitch.
once
Good
you
mess
commit
with the
it.
timing
Trying to
there,
check
those
the
last
swing,
3 pitches.
Just couldn't do it.
Fouled away,
That is out of
Torkelson.
play.
99 up and away.
That one's in there. That's strike 2.
All right, well,
We call that keyholing. Even though it's
Wouldn't have
right
expected
there,
that.
That's pretty good. If he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Well, that
1 and
jump
2.
misses outside, and that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball,
Torts average
way
up to
out of the zone.
250
I think
for the
he's trying to
moment.
speed him up.
Or I
Gotta
guess you
stay
could say
back.
down to
Off speed's
250.
probably
He's
coming.
0 for 1.
Strike
Woo!
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Elevated slider that didn't even really break down all that much. Just kind of worked its way around the zone, and Hunter Harvey has our number right now.
Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge.
Can't hit him.
And a strike to Glaber.
Good swing there from Torres. 2 for 3 on the day.
The next pitch misses. 1 and 1.
That was
13 pitches in for Hunter Harvey. Didn't come in at full stamina.
It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
High fly ball, shallow
pretty
center.
well out towards left center.
Carries a bit with the wind, but that will end the 7th inning. Never mind. No, it won't. Stretch time. 5-5, 9-1-2 for Kansas City.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder.
Pretty similar lines.
Isbell.
1 strikeout between the 2 starters today. Thankfully, it was for us, and we shouldn't even bother pitching here with Hanafi. Really feel like I can't bring in Holton in this spot. He's been up forever, so we're just gonna sit him down and put in Chase Lee and just hope for the best. Tried to drop down a bunt.
And missed it. 0-1.
Pitch was low, did not make contact. They dropped down a bunt again. His speed isn't that great. Dingler's throw in
They
time.
handle the bunt and get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle.
Rose is trying to win this game with hitting very few balls hard. I mean, Pasquantino is one of the best in this game. They dropped down a bunt here.
Lays down a bunt. And foul.
What is this?
Keep good speed off the bases.
Ground ball.
Ground to short.
McKinstry. 92 speed.
Fires to
Not
first
enough.
in time.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there.
Now
Got inside
batting,
on him and got him to
third
bounce into
baseman,
that out.
Michael.
Well, 4 pitches deep.
Steps in for the Royals. 3
Chase
for 3
Lee.
with 3 singles. Ball
Just
one,
missed
no
on that
strikes.
fastball.
Fouled off
Fouled
down
off.
the right side.
Switch some things up
Ball
here.
tied
Hope we
up
don't
near the
screw up
bottom
too
of the
bad.
7th.
And in the air, right field, Riley Green. Chase Lee through the
Makes
7th.
play, and it's out number 3.
In under 10 pitches. Nice stuff.
Now pitching
Welcome
for
back,
the
and a new
Royals.
arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carlos Estevez.
So we'll see Carlos Estevez now out of the Royals bullpen. Closest they've been
And now the DH.
throughout this
Wenzel
3-game
Perez.
set.
Wenzel.
Another right-hander, another guy that can throw near 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. Got a slider that'll touch 90. Hard hit,
Hard
one
hit
hopper
left side.
right at Win.
Witt over to first. One up, one down.
Wenzel hustling down the line there. Actually made it a decently close play.
Over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
I don't know. Just start
Dylan
taking
Dingler
shit
with
at
it
this
next.
point. 'Cause it ain't working.
That misses the zone.
curveball
and it's
low to
1-0.
ding.
Movement in the bullpen. Lucas
Last
Erceg
thing we
getting
want to
loose
see
out
is
there.
Lucas Erceg.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Dude is absolutely incredible in game right now.
And there's the
Didn't
ball.
get the call on the outer
Trying
edge.
to tighten things up a little bit.
No here for Dingler. How badly does Estevez want to throw a strike? Hard hit to center. Right at Isbell.
He's got it. 2 away.
Good swing from Dingler.
2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now batting. The third
An excellent pace, but I feel like the game is not on a great
3 in
pace.
this one.
Well, unfortunately, Jay Han 0 for 3.
Inside.
That's
Ball
inside.
1.
Get one more hit with him before he's a Toledo mud hen.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
Now, I guess mercifully for us here today, he did not absolutely go off, and we were really going to have to resent the fact that he was going to have to be sent down.
Fastball for a strike.
Change in location, 2 fastballs inside, and then he goes to the outer edge. 2-1.
2 down, nobody on.
3-1. I'd take a walk at this point. I don't know why you'd walk him, but... Oh, such a clean swing there. Clean whiff. 3-2. Up high. Well, Malloy will at least get on base here.
Now batting. The center fielder.
First walk there for Estevez. See what Javi can do.
A swing and a miss, and that strike
Flew out in front of that. 98, 99. Top end is where he's living.
2 outs.
Chopper, third base. Good slider down and away. Baez is out.
And that is the inning.
We will head to the bottom of the 8th.
No hits, no errors,
Yay.
and 1 left on base. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're all tied up 5-5. Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Bobby Witt Jr. to lead off the inning. We're going to want to get Vest and Holton back up here. Vest for the first time today.
Lee back to work.
Oh, you can't be serious. It's another bloop. This time Bobby Witt Jr. That is speed on base to lead off the 8th.
That pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight.
Oh, yeah.
Just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Those are the hits the superstars get the drop.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals,
Salvador Perez.
3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Oh.
That one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
Need a mound visit. Badly.
There's a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch.
2-1. That's a problem. Oh, McKinstry with his stop. There will be no outs on the play. Oh man, what a job! If only Glaber could have just reached down and got that.
Where batting averages are just so much higher. That's one of those you classify.
Couple of lefties and then India.
Hit it on the screws.
Tyler Holton will come into the game.
And he's ready to make the move. Chase Lee.
I don't know how we get out of this, but here we go.
On to pitch out of the pen here.
Tyler Holton's first appearance since absolutely being nuked via the roster updates. I believe he went from an 83, 84 something to 71 overall.
And now here is
Sack bunt for Pasquantino.
Sack bunt towards third. Throw on to Torkelson. The runners move
Not
up
really
on
a
the
shock.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
I'm wondering if, I mean,
that's exactly what happened. So you better
you feel like this should be a good matchup against Michael Massey, but we don't have a double play set up. And I mean, India's just going to crush us here, so let's go and face Massey.
No base hits in the series for him
Best
so
we
far.
can.
It's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things.
Obviously a swing first situation. Can't go too deep in counts here.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hard hit right to Malloy, but it's bobbled. Throw on to first will get the out, but the Royals take the lead on that.
But they still get the out. And now, Jonathan India, 1 for 3.
That really, really blows.
1-0.
Down low. Got through Dingler, no advance. Change up, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Strike one. Filthy change-up right there.
Had a chance if Malloy just hangs on.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
What a pitch.
Next offering popped
in the air to Green. Tigers head to the 9th, down a run.
That ends the inning.
Man, we had it. We were gonna get out of it.
Man left. Through 8 full.
Come on.
It's the Royals 6 and the Tigers 5.
So if their closer ain't a lefty,
Welcome back, and here comes
not.
the closer,
The unfortunate
Lucas
part
Erceg.
is it's Lucas
21st
Erceg.
appearance of the year for him.
Now, he is only 17 of 21 in save opportunities. We got that going for us.
Up now for the Tigers.
But you guessed it, it's another Royals reliever that throws gas.
That one at triple digits.
Struggles against lefties, which is important to see. We got 3-2 up. Fouled
Late
away.
swing, foul to the left.
Ramped it up even farther, 101. The guy that could, it doesn't matter where he's throwing that fastball. Have to be looking for it.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
102. 100. 101. 102 from Erceg. Hard hit. Right center field from Zach McKinstry. That one carrying, and it's gone. Tie game, Zach McKinstry. Tigers aren't done yet. One batter into the 9th inning, and Lucas Erceg has blown a save. Game don't want to end.
Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times,
Now with Erceg, it ain't no BP fastball, Stingy. Now we got Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Gonna have to figure out the bullpen now.
Called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down.
Best
here
is
at a
warming
crucial
up.
spot.
2 right-handers, and yeah, we only have an entire other game to play. What's extra innings? Here's Carp. Foul.
Fought off foul.
100 low is still very tough. Hard hit, right field, base hit.
So the go-ahead run
First
is on
two
base
Tigers
for the
have reached. Big opportunity now for Riley Green as Carpenter does finally get in the hit column. And Pasquantino, who robbed Carpenter earlier by being in the right spot, certainly tried to make a play.
Go-ahead run on base. And up next for
Here's
Detroit,
Green.
Riley Green.
That's a good pitch.
There. Strike one.
0-1, not looking for that. Ooh, fastball almost tailed away.
See some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Nasty.
And
Up high.
upstairs, ball one.
The good news with the Erceg fastball when it's up high, you almost don't even have time to think about whether it's going to be in the zone or not. 2-2.
Is there. 2-2. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Down low. What a take.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter.
Full count on Green.
You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Oh, what a hit by Lucas Ursig. Oh,
Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
First out.
But that time, a little anxious.
Here's Torque.
And
We gotta be out in front on this shit. We gotta know that we're trying to swing at fastballs.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I tried.
Situation here, he's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that.
Doesn't get much better on the
Trust on
timing,
this
but
next pitch.
that location can't do much. In the dirt, good block by
In the
Perez.
dirt, no advance, good job behind the dish.
Gleyber Torres due up next. Whoa!
Swing and a miss.
Even gave us one in the zone.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between.
Nothing but
Just
heat.
Not able to put the bat on the ball.
And then you slow us down, and we're actually late on that
Here's
slider.
Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres is 2 for 4. However, I mean, you could go to a guy like Colt Keith. It'd be a bit of a downgrade. Trace Sweeney, downgrade. Ibanez, downgrade. We'll let Torres hit. 2 away. Carpenter's got decent enough speed. Something in a gap could score him.
Yeah, that's outside.
Wenzel Perez due up next if this inning is to extend. Chopper.
That's the third.
Third base. Miguel Garcia's
Gets it to first.
throw is in time.
Gleyber Torres
Tigers tie it up yet again. Zach
This
McKinstry
clutch home run
goes
gets us
deep.
even again.
Really loving him
We're
at the
all
top
even
of our
now,
order.
6 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Unfortunate that Parker Meadows is going to have to go there.
So bottom of the 9th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez.
To the bullpen go the Tigers. It's going to have to be Will Vest, you'd think. Velasquez much better against lefties. Well, he's got great power against right-handers. But then Dairon Blanco, I mean, the Royals only need one, and I mean, it feels like either way we could do something wrong here, so try and get a confidence-building outing here for Will Vest.
Inside almost
So
got
much
him.
for confidence. Late on 97.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch.
Good one
Don't
there
wanna do it
from
again.
Will.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Whoa,
Dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up.
that's
a little bit.
good. Good stuff.
And
Wow.
it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
We're going to have to locate here.
Oh, this is
So much for location. The Royals win the finale.
here. Ball game. An absolute smash to left.
It has happened to Will Vest again.
For the win.
And this back and forth affair here with Kansas City ends in a walk-off. Oof.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard. You're
Already one hell of a day for Nelson Velasquez.
Come through with the big swing. Well,
And on the game-winning home run,
right there.
Tigers outfield, Tigers defense did not move.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6.
That's how it goes.
For Chris Singleton
We wouldn't go
and our
away,
team.
neither would the Royals. Neither would
Show.
the Royals, but
Thanks for stopping by.
they had
I'm
the
John
last
Shelby.
laugh at it.
Talk to you soon.
Lucas Ursig, the win. He goes to 2-4 despite the blown save. Will Vest to 1-4 as he continues to allow the long ball.